Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome back to the Thai Expat Daily Show. I'm your host, Kieran Mack, as always, and delighted you've been able to tune in with us yet again for another show. Now, before we do get started, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so that YouTube will let you know when the next podcast or show is uploaded on the platform. And finally, if you'd like to become a member, which will help us grow and grow and grow, you can do so by looking down below in the description and following the link to channel membership. But now that's all done and dusted, let's jump into those top stories trending here in Thailand today. A Western man living in Lopburi saved two Thai men after their boat capsized in Sab Lek Reservoir on Saturday. A third person went missing and rescue workers spent 7 hours searching before finding his body. Officers from Kok Tum Police Station and divers from the Ruam Katanu Foundation responded to the incident reported at 3:10 p.m. on June 1st. At the scene, the owner of the location and friends of the missing person were helping to send Mr. Arnon, 32 years of age, to the hospital after he had swallowed water and was exhausted. Another survivor, Mr. Sumatai, 32, was able to give a statement despite being out of breath. Sumatai explained that a group of 5 friends had been camping and decided to take a boat ride despite strong winds and warnings from Miss Anjali Ritveld, 48, the camp owner, about the lack of life jackets. An hour later, a female friend noticed someone drowning and called for help. Anjali's husband, Mr. Burned, 64, quickly put on a life jacket and rowed out to rescue Sumatai and Anand, unaware that a third person, Mr. Rungwith, 32, was also involved and had already sunk. Despite a 5-hour search by diving officers, Rungwith's body was found later. Sumatai recounted that a strong wind created a whirlpool, causing their boat to capsize. They struggled to survive until their friend disappeared. The Central Investigation Bureau of Thailand, in collaboration with the FBI, has dismantled the 9/11 S5 botnet, the world's largest cybercrime network. This led to the arrest of Wang Yung, a 35-year-old Chinese national, and disrupted a botnet of malware-infected computers in nearly 200 countries. On June 1st, Police Lieutenant General Jirapat, CIB Commissioner, announced that Thai police and the FBI expanded their investigation, resulting in further arrests in Thailand. Searches in Chonburi province revealed 7.5 million baht in cash, luxury watches, jewelry, a BMW X7, an M50D, real estate deeds, and data storage devices. Wang Yung was arrested in Singapore on May 24th. The investigation uncovered that the 9/11 S5 network hacked IP addresses of 19 million computers in over 190 countries, defrauded US government agencies, stole money and cryptocurrencies, and launched ransomware attacks. The network also laundered money, purchasing assets worth over 1 billion baht in Thailand. Phuket International Airport is set to invest 6 billion baht in constructing a new terminal for international flights, aimed to boosting its annual passenger handling capacity from 12.5 million to 18 million passengers. Airport Director Monchai Tanat emphasized the necessity of the expansion. Last month, the airport welcomed approximately 16,000 domestic passengers daily, representing 90% of pre-COVID-19 traffic levels. International arrivals and departures averaged 22,000 per day, surpassing 2019's pre-pandemic figures by 7%. Overall, Mr. Monchai estimates that the airport's passenger count for this year will match or exceed the 2019 total of 18 million. The airport is currently in the design phase for the new terminal. If the design is completed this year, the project will be submitted to the National Environmental Board for approval, said Mr. Monchai. The additional international terminal will enhance passenger convenience, with construction expected to begin in 2026 and completion anticipated within 3 years. The airports of Thailand have allocated a 6 billion baht budget for this project. In addition to the new terminal, Phuket Airport has long-term plans to build a dedicated terminal for seaplanes. In related news, Nutai, director of the Tourism Authority of Thailand, ASEAN, Southeast Asian and South Pacific marketing team, announced a welcome ceremony for SpiceJet inaugural SG-89 flight from New Delhi to Phuket. This marks the airline's first direct flight from the Indian capital to Phuket, operating daily with an Airbus A320neo capable of carrying up to 180 passengers. According to TAT, Thailand expects to welcome approximately 2 million Indian visitors this year, generating at least 79 billion baht in tourism revenue. Currently, Indian nationals represent the third largest group of arrivals at Phuket Airport. A 41-year-old Swedish national has been arrested at Phuket International Airport for overstaying his visa by 113 days. The individual now faces the maximum penalty of a 20,000 baht fine, deportation, and a 5-year ban from re-entering Thailand. The arrest occurred at approximately 2 p.m. on Wednesday by officers from the Immigration Bureau of the Royal Thai Police. While the specific location within the airport was not disclosed, the suspect was subsequently transferred to Sakoo Police Station for further legal actions. Now, according to Immigration Bureau regulations, overstaying incurs a fine of 500 baht per day. The good guys in, good guys out policy introduced in 2016 mandates that foreigners apprehended for overstaying less than a year will be deported and banned from re-entering Thailand for 5 years. Those overstaying for more than a year face deportation and a 10-year re-entry ban. Foreigners who voluntarily surrender due to overstaying receive more lenient penalties. Beyond the daily fine, those who surrender after overstaying for more than 90 days, but less than a year, will be deported and blacklisted for 1 year. Overstays of more than a year, but less than 3 result in a 3-year ban, while those overstaying more than 3 years, but less than 5, face a 5-year ban. Overstays exceeding 5 years lead to a 10-year ban. A 55-year-old thief, Tip, who targeted tourists for over a decade, has been arrested in Bangkok. Police apprehended her at a condominium in Payathai district following a warrant issued on March 25th after a South Korean tourist reported his bag stolen while taking photos at Wat Po. Security footage showed a woman, matching Porntip's description, committing the crime, with a search for her residence revealing clothes seen in the video and bags from other victims who reported thefts on May 24th and May 29th. Porntip confessed, stating she began stealing in 2010, primarily targeting tourists at temples, parks, and department stores while they were distracted taking photos. She admitted to pawning the stolen goods to save money for opening a coffee shop. Police noted that this was her 12th arrest, including a previous charge for narcotics possession, for which she was released from imprisonment in March. So as we conclude today's episode, I want to invite you to share your thoughts in the comments below. This show isn't just about delivering news, it's about fostering a conversation. Your insights and perspective matter to me. So keep the dialogue alive, like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with others. Your support means the world to us. I'm Kieran Mack. You've been tuning into the Thai Expat Daily Show. Until next time, take care and stay engaged.